Okay, time to beat Sekiro. Hello, Gur. Game's kind of quiet. I should turn it up. Actually, I've probably got the game audio turned down in the game. Skip. Training in the way of the sword. I already know the way of the sword. What I have been training is way of the lockpick because of this shitty Master Lock number 3. YouTube has been aggressively suggesting lockpicking videos to me. So I thought, why don't I try it? Let's try that. And it turns out it's not that hard. Although the lock that I was using to practice is very cheap and it's old. When I first got it out of the garage, that's a little too loud. Actually, no, if it's too loud for me, that means it's probably right for the stream. Tell me if it's too loud. So it was rusted. It was pretty seized up. But I got it out of the garage forever ago to use it. Go up. Climb up. Okay, up does not make you climb. I haven't played this game in a while. But it seems like this lock, the first pin, the spring on it, is either broken or very bad. And it seems like only the third pin ever binds. Which means that... Alright. I almost gave him Kuro's Charm, which I don't want to do. I'm so used to playing with Kuro's Charm, but today we're not doing that. Because I want to play this game fast. Yeah, shut up, nerd. So to pick the lock, I only have to pick the third out of 4 pins, it seems like. The tolerances are just so bad. But it's also kind of hard to pick just because the mechanism itself is bad and rusted and seizes up a lot. So I might need to get another lock to practice with. That's a speed hack right there. If you jump off the cliff, you get your health back. First death of the run. So today, I want to beat this game as quickly as I can. That said, I'm still going to try to clown on Genichiro. Because I just love clowning on Genichiro. Hey, what's up? Oh shit. I think that's a pellet. Yeah, I want a pellet. Okay. It's faster to just die to Genichiro, but it'll be good to de-rust by fighting him. Hi, Pat. De-rust indeed. There we go. I want to beat him up. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna beat up Genichiro. Seems like the fifth hit, or the third... Shit. The third and fifth hit on floating passage are hard for me to parry. I should practice that. Am I gonna die to Genichiro? Nope. Hi, Charles. I'm not playing as Tifa today. Thank you for the sub, Ogre. Yeah, it's time we did the BDSM to Genichiro. Yes, I know. Thank you. So the name of the game today is I'm going to try to beat this game quickly. It's not going to be a speed run. I only know one speed run trick for this game, and I only can do it about a third of the time, at best. But I can beat this game in one sitting. Or at least I have, and I intend to once again. I should get a mod for this game that makes the grapple hook range just really fucking long. There's no reason to commune here. I can do that, but not against Genichiro. I really should learn that, because it's not hard. I can do it... I've had to do it against Snake Eyes Shiranui. Or the Swamp Snake Eyes. When I was doing double hard mode starvation run, I just desperately... Sure. I just could not do that fight. Sure, I'll heal. I'm plebbing out. Okay, there we go. My speedrun trick is skipping one of the mini-bosses at Ashina Castle. Running on through. We're never even going to go to Harada Estate. It's going to be a while till I have the money to buy firecrackers, so that's a shame. Because this guy's going to give me yellow gunpowder. Or black gunpowder, I think. Yeah. There's some money down here. I thought that was money. It's not money. There's a speedrun trick you can do around here. But it's the hardest trick in the game. It's Ogre Skip. Although I would never skip Ogre. Because he is my friend. Trek Skip is very tricky. I can't do it. I want to increase my potion before I fight the Ogre, because I always die to this stupid Ogre. You. Is that a shard you found? Dewa. Okay. I don't need shuriken. Not yet. It's the ogres. I'm used to fighting ogre with additional hardships, and if you fight ogre with additional hardships, any of his grab attacks at this point in the game just kill you. I'm leaving. None of that went how I wanted. Yes, I know to use potion. Just gotta squirrel around like an idiot. Alright. This guy. I wanted to do that. And this guy can just give it the rub down. So here's how you fight Shrek. Please come here, Shrek. Shrek forgot I was alive. Free bead. Now I just do this. Please keep doing your stupid grab attack. This is not a very elegant way of killing Shrek, but it's largely safe. Away we go. This is the... yeah, I don't really need that. This is the gourd seed. Hi, Kaz. Hi, chat. Do I have enough money? Nowhere near. Okay. Time for a snake. I tried to be cool and skip, but it didn't want me to. You can do this section really quickly if you just know where to go. That's this game. If you know where to go, you can be quick Quick and slick. Get your Palanquin. Now let's see if the camera fucks me or not. Fuck! I'm going to end up at a very strange spot. For some reason, that always counts as your last spot here. So that snake is just going to be doing the Psychobilly freakout over there for a while. I could have this snake scream for as long as I wanted. This might actually be bad. Can he knock me off? Okay. Come up here. I'm actually going to turn around. Snake's gone. Going to use these against the corrupt monk later. Yeah, we got to keep the blood. Now my goal is... Blood's gone. I need money. Okay, I need a little bit more money. This is good. We're going to talk to Sculptor for the first time. Well, it's not quite what I wanted. Please? There we go. Yes, thank you. Gaching sugar is good, because it'll make the fight against Snake Eyes easier. Gokuyo. Sell item, please. You sell. Buy. Firecracker. Yes, goodbye. Okay. Time for firecrackers. I want to use those against Horseman. And I have a gourd seed to turn in. Dewa. Okay. Grandpa! Okay. Give me the scroll, please. I probably need to rest and come back. He'll definitely give me the thing after. I basically only want Shinobi Firecracker right now. There's some Spirit Emblems back here, as well as some Zinni. No, there's not a Spirit Emblem, but there's Zinni. I probably should have gotten the Shuriken earlier, just so that I could have gotten more stuff. But that's fine. I get exactly one Firecracker to use against Oniwa. I still haven't moved this game onto my SSD yet. Okay. Whoop. I don't pay that guy enough. Ash. Yep. I usually get my first death against Gyobu. I'm not that good against him. I don't know why I don't try to deflect that more. You can. I died! I'm playing wrong. I'm not blocking at all. You should just block a lot against Gyobu. Ara. Did he say Ara? Okay. First death against Gyobu isn't that bad. Do your running around thing. Shit, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that was a move either. I never saw that attack before. That was cool. I'm learning about Gyobu. Oh no! You lose things when you die! Nah, it's, you gotta fight the last boss if you want to have a character draw a gun out of their pouch. We're not gonna be fighting that boss today, though. Please stop. Yeah, the update is soon. What was that swinging even doing, Kyobu? I'm over here. Okay. It's a bad place to fight on. In fact, I'm going to leave, so he will come over here. Okay, he does that when he misses you. Okay. Wait, I didn't use it yet. Why are you teching me? He did his anti-stun move, even though I had not stunned him yet. The best thing about this is this should give me full Spirit Emblems. Or doesn't it? Maybe it's only mini-bosses who do that. I know if you beat some enemies, you'll just get a bunch of Spirit Emblems back. I thought bosses did that, but I guess they don't. So I have to be shitty about this, because I don't have the axe. If I don't have the axe, I can't... I just have to go around. There's going to be a guy up here. I'm going to ignore him. And I'm never going to have the axe. Luckily, the amount of enemies that care about the axe are, like, extremely few. The OBS picture's very pixelated. My stream preview looks fine. Let me look at it on my actual Twitch page. When I'm moving. I mean, my preview, like, I literally have the stream open on the dashboard page. Let me move around a lot. Ah, I see what you mean. Really, it should be doing the opposite of that. I'm gonna have to restart the stream to fix that. I had tried a mysterious setting a while ago to try to improve it. Can I just change this on the fly? Let's try it. Bam. So I changed the rate control settings on... Let's try this then. Now, the reason why this, I'll test things whenever I want to test them, is one thing, but... How's this? Well, that does look better. Yeah, it must have been... Ooh, what if I do this? Yeah, this will really get them. I go back to what I was doing, but then I turned this... Yeah, what if I goof this real good? Yeah, now I'm going to spin around in circles. Because I'm waiting for that guy to stop noticing me anyway, so I can just go and kill him. Yeah, see, this looks pretty good. How good can I make this look before my processor gets extremely mad at me? Let's find out. What if I do this? I keep unloading my prosthetic tools. Honestly, cannot tell the difference. Anyways, what had actually happened was when I changed a setting to try to make it look better in the rate control method, it reset the bitrate that I stream at to a much lower amount than what I usually do, which is probably why the stream wasn't looking as good. Hello, gents. If I had like an elevator, that would be the best way to tell, because this will do it. This is the... I love doing this in Dark Souls elevators to ruin my code. Yeah, yeah. Streaming's, like, stupid. I keep doing that! Anyways, let's go kill that guy. I have a timetable to keep. I want to beat this game with the in-game clock being below an hour 45. So I know you were still waiting on, like, the other day of Netrunner to drop before you knew if you had made day 2 or not. Do you know if you've made it yet, Jens? 10.4 is, like, on the cusp. There's no way? Ah, okay. That's still a pretty damn good record, though. There's no way I can buy this. Just means you'll have to win next time, and you'll have to play more than like 3 games of Netrunner before in preparation. So if you kill the rats beforehand, you can just get it. Actually, I want to do this. And by that, I mean hit the Windows button on accident. What if I go to here? I'm just going to stream OBS, because it's not going to... There we go. If you want to hang out in the on-air channel, why not? It looks like Sekiro was going to get very mad if I tried streaming it, and so I just did this instead. Time for fall. Ugh.
Ahoy.
Yo. Hi, Kaz.
Made a small error. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, what's up?
Once again, I hadn't opened Voice Meter Banana, so I couldn't hear you for a sec. But now I have, and I can.
Ooh,
so smart.
Banana.
Yeah, banana.
My favorite useless trick in the game, because I immediately discovered it when I was playing the game. Jumping off that root to come up here. I thought I was doing some kind of skip, but no, I was just saving half a second.
There's a lot of this game that feels like you're not exactly supposed to do it, but it's fine. It's
Yeah, mostly fine. I talked about Ogre Skip earlier, which I cannot do. But that's
like once you get into the parts where you're like swimming through air, that's where you're you're really doing some nonsense. So.
Yeah, air swim is something else. Ugh.
Okay. So next up is Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah. Oh dear.
I hate this fight. I'm also woefully underprepared for it because I have because I've done very little. But I'm playing on normal, which is like playing very easy. If you've done the sufficient weight training.
Wait. There's a difficulty setting?
If you...
Or is it just the extra...
Yeah, you have hard, you have normal, you have no Kuro's Charm, and you have Bell Demon. And I'm used to playing with Bell Demon and Kuro's Charm. I'm gonna turn you up.
I gotcha.
I gotta jack my Kaz up. There you go.
Alright, well, now that I am jacked, I guess, I don't need to worry about further weight training.
It's like what we used to say. If you train enough, you'll never need to re-jack. That's how it went, right?
Yeah. Spirit of the law.
What's that in French? I feel like there is a better way of saying that in French.
L'esprit de la loi?
Yeah, there you go. Because it's like, l'esprit is escalier. That's like spirit of the staircase, right? It's like when you come up with something smart to say after it long used to saying it.
Yep.
I'm sure my pronunciation was correct.
It was pretty close. You don't have enough contempt for the individual letters that make up the words. French is pronounced with a great deal of contempt for the language.
I only have contempt for language, not so much for a specific one.
That's probably healthier in general. Like, ragging on a language is, like, just next-door neighbors with ragging on an entire people categorically and discriminatively.
There is that, but there's also, like, I'll pick on English for being soup, and I'll pick on Japanese for sticking half stresses everywhere that their katakana don't necessarily say would be there. For German for having 6 articles.
You can definitely pick on French for having just completely nonsensical words for numbers.
I'll pick on French for l'Académie. The prescriptivist bastards. They try to get people in France to not say hashtag, and they come up with the term they came up with to mean hashtag.
That sounds like a mistake. I think they're just doing it wrong. I think it's the same people who are like, no, you can't say hot dog, it has to be xian shou.
That's exactly what it is.
I think, okay.
I don't have Shinobi deflect yet, so I tried to deflect the thrust attack there, and it did not work out.
Oh, you tried to, Mikiri counter him?
No, I tried to deflect it, like, with that. You can do that.
Oh.
You can actually deflect thrust attacks. I learned that when I did a challenge run where I didn't use any skills or Shinobi tools, and it wasn't that hard, but you had to learn how to deflect.
Okay, got a bit of a question from the zoo here. What is wrong with our numbers? I don't know. Do we have a problem with our numbers? Oh, the French numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a question I can answer. Yeah, like saying 420s and 10 to mean 90 is extreme nonsense. It gets worse the higher up you go. And because I started learning French in the 1990s, I had to learn how to pronounce the word, 1990 and 1996 and so on. It's like
430s and 1011s. Ooh. And what do the French get off using scores instead of tens when they were so insistent on making metric?
I think those are two different influences, one far more ancient, and the development of the metric system was
is multinational.
It was quite a thing. Yeah, but
the French are why we call it SI, because it's
System International. Yeah, ordinarily French adjectives come like after the thing they're describing, which makes them very impatient when talking to English speakers because they're like, get to the what's the noun already?
Nouns, another thing I'll pick on. Lots of East Asian languages, specifically Korean and Japanese, they'll just exclude whatever noun they're actually talking about half the time, and just you have to figure it out with context. And so much anime romantic comedies base their entire plots around this.
Oh, jeez.
Or instead of like,
It sounds like a language developed exclusively for spies. You have to figure.
Or you'll have like a thing where two people are talking, and one of them will say, "Did you like?" And they say, "Yes, I like." And the confusion is, were they talking about each other or about the chocolates they gave each other?
That seems difficult to localize.
They basically
But, I mean, for shitty romantic comedy beats, you can do all kinds of stuff that doesn't necessarily involve the quirks of language, but it's fun when they do.
Okay, place your bets. Can I make this very easy jump?
Betting 10,000 peanuts on the player in the Hall of Flame of your choice that you cannot. I'm
Yep.
going to give you 7 attempts.
It's going to be Randall Marijuana. It's always got to be Randall Marijuana. I hope Nagomi gets incinerated too.
Hey, she just got unshelled!
Exactly.
She Oh yeah, 2 full seasons in the peanut. And like...
Yeah, the last time she was out of the peanut, I think that was 6. Last time she was out of the peanut, Jalen Hot Dog Fingers was still dead. Okay, I fucked it up.
Okay.
If I mess it up, 3 more...
Well.
Okay, who's your choice of,
Mine is Combs Duende. Actually, wait, no, Tillman Henderson. He got incinerated
Yeah, he got
earlier
incinerated.
this week.
He was a bastard, though, wasn't he? Thought that was the
He
lore.
was a complete bullshit bastard. He's like the lovable asshole that everybody knows, except he was not lovable in the least.
Ah!
And that's why we love him. Okay, you did make it in some number of attempts. I don't think I'm gonna collect your peanuts.
Now, will I jump out against old Genichiro?
Yeah, Tillman was the worst man in Blaseball. He was not the worst Blaseball player in Blaseball by any stretch.
Now, that's Nan.
I don't think it's Nan anymore.
Party Time
because-
did some good turns to Nan.
Well, no, there was a player on the Dale who like lost all of their stats to get an item that prevented team incinerations.
It lost. They lost all of their hitting, but they kept their like defense. But he was the worst hitter in Blaseball.
Okay, you might be right then. Nan was probably worse.
Nan was already bad, and then had an allergic reaction to a peanut, which made them even worse.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, Tillman Henderson, we kind of miss him, we don't really miss him. The Garage has released a song, supposedly sung by Tillman Henderson, like, lamenting the loss of Combs Duende, but it's so condescending. And this released, like, the day after he got incinerated himself.
Shit. Missed one and broke my bar.
Yeah, Tillman's a douchebag. He owes all of his $50. His replacement, Silver Roadhouse, is unreasonably good for a replacement player.
Replacements can sometimes be pretty good. What?
Yeah, at her first at-bat, she scored a 3-run homer. Like, oh my god, the song was written 3 months ago. And sat on to wait until Tillman died.
I know zero
that's
lore
great.
about the Tigers, but I'm still bitter that they failed to get to the playoffs, and then 2 seasons in a row failed to advance past round 1.
I was upset earlier today when both Tigers and Pies got eliminated. So, Crabs are the last hope of ascension left in the playoffs.
Well, they're probably gonna win.
We're a really good team, and Nagomi just got unlocked, so yeah, but, you know, there are no guarantees in baseball.
Okay, finally wearing through.
Other events from earlier in the season, the Crover Time event, as it became known.
Is green dick better than blue dick? Place your bets! Of course it is. Please use mini thunder attacks.
Wow, sometimes the
Wow!
sound of combat is so intense that it comes through your microphone to me.
What that actually is it's actually the cable picking it up. It's the electrical signal.
Oh my god. Yeah, I used to have headsets that would, something about them turned the cord of the headset itself into a radio antenna, and I would just like hear other people's stuff sometimes. Like, what is going on?
It's like how getting the text in front of a computer monitor used to make them click. Genichiro's a chomp.
Oh, I remember that.
I should turn the game.
It's like I knew I was about to get a phone call because like clicking would happen on the TV speakers.
I'm trying to tab out to adjust game, but it was sticking my mouse. There we go. But yep, that used to happen.
Good fight against again.
Genichiro is a chomp.
I must say, there are some things that I don't like about Sekiro, and one of them is the way the lightning looks. It's so visually cacophonous. I can't tell what's going on. I don't know where my body is, what state the game is in. But it does, like, when you get it right, it's a fairly generous window for, like, being able to do the correct thing.
I tend to do it, like, early. Oh, I've had 4 prayer beads for a while, and I just fucking Ichiro with base health, base damage. Whoops!
Nice. Mess him up. And I'm half distracting you with the conversation about Blazeball in the meantime.
I started the Blazeball conversation because really, how much of my brain do I have to devote to Genichiro to actually do anything?
I don't know anymore. I still need a lot. He whips my ass. Usually with arrows, because I hate that move.
Well, here's the thing. You've played this game, like, once and a half?
Yeah, once and a half.
I've played this game a couple hundred hours at this point.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I can look up my hours.
Yep.
Here, I will give you a real answer to that. Just as soon as I remember what it is named.
Sekiro
Shadows Die Twice.
Sekiro trademark : Shadows Die Twice. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah!
That is what it is. Sekiro trademark : last played by me April 18th of this year. I have logged 37.1 hours.
Can I see that from this screen? I have the Steam overlay. It tells me, 143 hours total. Okay.
Okay.
That's not as much as I thought.
Well, I mean, it goes pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so the order of events for me is going to be getting a better video card / completely new computer, probably. Then I'll start streaming it again, and I can do, all the other content that I didn't do, which is apparently substantial.
Yeah, you got the ending we're going to be getting today, so there's actually no spoilers for you.
Hell yes!
Yes, I know I can equip combat art and smoke.
Is Butterfly Grandma part of our path?
Nope, we're not even going to Harada Estate.
Aww.
She's a great fight, but she doesn't do anything. She doesn't advance the wheel of time.
Sigh.
I know. I like fighting.
I like Butterfly Grandma the best.
She's very, very good.
She was the thing that first got me to be like, wow, this game
might
has
be good.
Something for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ooh.
Okay. I wonder how long you can mod the... I want that, actually. I wonder how long you can mod the grappling hook to actually be... I saw mods that, like, make it longer so it's just more convenient. But, like, what's the upper end?
like you grapple to something completely across the map, like at the outer bounds of what's even loaded.
Yeah. killing this guy because these guys are worth buttloads of experience. And I've been skimping. Plus, I kind of need spirit emblems.
Oh, wait, you have ninjutsu already?
Yep, you get blood smoke for beating Genichiro.
Oh, right. Okay.
Blood smoke is very useful, too. I don't make use of it enough because I've done this my entire video game history. Like, I don't use my sub-weapons enough. I never used my Mega Man guns enough. Like, I Buster Dueled way too often.
Hmm.
And to this day, I don't use... Hey, do you know about this? This is cool.
Whoa, what?
You can always ambush the crawling guys and geckos.
Yeah, I did know that.
I think they might have added a load.
The crawling guys will sometimes be in the middle of an attack and it doesn't let you go on their backs, and that's wretched, but...
I think I might be going the wrong... No, I'm going the right way. But I just need to sit at this bonfire and then leave, because I can't actually do everything here. No, I can. It's the next bonfire I have to... Oh, yeah. Guess I'm not sitting at this one!
I used to be the same way, vis-a-vis, like, sub-weapon and item use in
elixirs.
Games. I don't know what broke me of that, because I'm definitely an item user and resource hog in basically every game I play now. I'm just like, yeah, let's use the item. When are we going to use it? Let's just do it.
Might have been Diablo. Making you free yourself of inventory space.
I want to say it was replaying Final Fantasy V so much. Like, doing the Fiesta year after year, I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna use the elixirs, damn it. I'm gonna just do it. And by now, and like, Bloodborne kind of continued that, because its inventory system forced you to, like, you had to use, like, blood pouches or whatever. And they were a dropped item, which still feels pretty deranged, but
yeah,
like,
I'm kind of
locks
hoping
you into spending your items.
I can actually kill this guy. I kind of hope that the Demon Souls remaster adds an Estus flask.
Yeah, it should just be Estus, let's be real. Fucking Moongrass.
I liked Dark Souls 2's handling of it, where you had both. Because it made them both fulfill specific roles. Get away.
Yeah. That always felt like fine. That's also what Salt and Sanctuary does.
Yeah.
Where it has the,
I'm willing
the
to call
pouch
that a
and
better
then...
game. I'm not the biggest Salt and Sanctuary fan. I've been thinking of playing it. It's probably a bit... Whoa! Look at his eyes.
Whoa, you got the vampire vision.
Has he always been a Witcher? Is it just like the lighting in this
Sekiro
cave?
of Rivia.
Oh, it's because my ninja eye activated. You know when you go in a dark place, your eye... Because if I press start, it quickly, like, you can see, like, for a frame, it goes away.
What?
Well, okay, when I get back to home, I'll show what I'm talking about. It does say ninja vision. Like, that's a pop-up it talks about. And he gets, like, cat eyes. All it says is, when you go into dark places, a shinobi, like, has special training that lets them see in the dark. And apparently that special training is taking the Witcher herbs that make them into Witchers for a moment. I never knew that had a graphical thing. I'm learning things about Sekiro. What an
amazing detail.
Yeah, I'm learning things about Sekiro today.
This is that's a very personal shot of Sekiro. I thought we were getting to the dating sim portion of the game. It's like, it's time to talk to the wolf and be like, hey, so you've been through a lot. Is there anything I can do to, help you out?
I want to go here. I should be turning in my flasks, but I haven't yet. Should I go to Mibu, or should I go to monks first?
I like going to monks first.
I go this way then. Okay. I'll use that exactly once.
These games tend to have, like, their one super out there experimental kind of boss. And as far as that goes, the monkeys are kind of painless. Like, especially compared to something like Bed of Chaos.
Yeah, Demon Souls was the big gimmick boss game, where like every boss had a gimmick.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls, they still had those, but turned a lot of them into just fights, and people liked that better.
Yeah, what kind of gimmicky stuff went on in Dark Souls? Like plunging attacks on bosses? That was kind of a thing.
Yeah, you had Bed of Chaos, you had some references.
Being able to ring out the Iron Golem.
Yeah, Iron Golem being able to ring out. I was like, but even
cool.
the ones with the gimmicks were like fights on their own.
Yeah, it's good because it interacts with what you already are doing. It's not this completely separate thing, like some certain video game that I could talk about at length.
But Dark Souls 3 had the return of gimmick boss.
Four Kings is pretty much a gimmick, but the gimmick is you fight them a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
but like Dark Souls 3 had lots of gimmicks, like Yorm, Spears of the Church, all that stuff. Fucking Lady Frida.
Well, I didn't fight Lady Frida.
Oh, her gimmick is that she's like a 3 or 4 stage boss.
Yeah. The Deacons of the Deep.
Deacons.
That was a pretty cool fight.
High Lord Wolnir.
I would put Deacons at the level of can't remember the name of boss fight from
Dark Souls 2
game. No, Witches of Hemwick.
The riches. They
were like similar gimmick, which is one that I still love to this day.
I love that fight because I always spend all my insight before it.
Yeah.
And by always, I mean the one time I've ever gotten to play Bloodborne.
Right. It's funny because you can't just do that. You have to start the fight. It gives you an insight for starting the fight, which is something that happens in every boss fight. You have to leave, spend all your insight, come back, and then you won't be able to see the invisible monsters, and they won't exist to you. And then it's just a very easy fight.
Oh, I don't have Shuriken equipped. I want Shuriken right now.
Oh. Ah, jeez. Then there are, like, individual regular enemies who are such a nightmare to the fight that I don't anymore.
Like these guys.
Ugh. Yeah.
Goodbye!
I don't want anything to do with them.
I never
The one time I killed one, I got him stuck on a tiny little place, and he got very confused about where he could go and what he could do. And I was able to, like, kill him easily. But that was it. That was the one of them that I've killed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I, to this day, do not know the exact way you're supposed to fight them. I just kind of rely on my guts to tell me when to hit the deflect button, and then sometimes that works. They're kind of weak to fire because of their straw. If you have anti-air death blow, that works. You can use Shuriken. Nope, don't knock me off! Okay. Had to have our Berserk reference. Hold on a second. should just be wailing on him.
Yeah, but before we discovered that Sekiro here is Geralt of Rivia, we were talking about Salt and Sanctuary. What were your thoughts there?
That it was probably a better game than Dark Souls 2.
I get a lot more enjoyment out of it than I did out of Dark Souls 2.
Pretty good Robert fight. I only died once. I haven't game overed yet, in the sense that I haven't had to go back to... No, have I? No, I to Gyobu. I've only done once. Okay. Here's an NPC that none of you may have seen before coming up. And that didn't do any of the grappling that I wanted, but that's fine. You can go through this area extremely quickly, so you just have to go over here. And you're like at the end of the level.
Oh, I forgot that the spear existed in this game.
Yes, I will use the spear exactly once.
Man, it's like they knew that the Naginata guys were like horrible as hell, because there's two of them in a video game that has stealth in it,
Facing,
back to back.
yeah.
Like
Undefeatable. Cannot be defeated. Also, there's one around the corner, and he patrols.
Barf.
Am I going the right way? Okay, I am now. Or did I just loop around? I want to get the... I probably won't need the monk skill book, but I'm going to get it. It's because it's a part.
Yeah, my most recent playthrough of Sekiro was attempting to use like the monk skills.
They're fun.
They are fun. They're just worse than Ashina style.
Yeah, they're worse than...
Everything is.
Everything is worse than even like the end game skills are worse than double Ichimonji. It's because Ichimonji just slices, dices everything you need.
Yeah, it does the actions that you need to succeed in this game. And yeah.
Who's this guy?
What? Who's this guy?
He's only here if you get here before talking to Kuro. There's some way for him to like give you a book to give to the Divine Child of the Rejuvenating Waters. It's weird.
Huh.
Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to go to...
Is that a way of like making their quest lines work, or?
I think it's like lore.
Oh.
And it's a way
That's
to get
neat.
it's a way to get a secret ending. Although you don't have to talk to him here to get to that ending. I want just Ashina Castle. We came here. Now we're going to go to Mibo. Which means I should pick up the spear while I'm on the way, because I will use it exactly once. Well, by exactly once, I mean against one enemy. I'm actually going to probably use it several times. I regret the error. Pots and Pants Man is going to get angry.
Ooh, since we're over here, another question.
Yeah?
So the tall man who's like fascinated with music.
Yeah?
There's the other guy who's like, can you send me a big guy? And there's like two different big guys you can send him. Like, what's the deal with that? Like, What
Um,
ends up happening to them?
they get turned into monsters, and you get, like, upgrade materials for it. This guy you end up having to fight. He's like the Mephistopheles guy of this game, where he tells you to go kill people.
Oh.
But the only people who end up getting killed are that guy and the adult baby.
Yeah.
You get used to fighting these guys.
Yeah. Another tiny little detail that I wish was in the game, because I think it would be, like, an easy hit, is if you Mikiri counter someone's leg, I feel like they should take damage.
Ooh, yeah. Or even if you deflect it. Like, you smack their leg out of the way with your sword.
Right?
Maybe they have special training to make their legs ultra hard.
Yeah.
Iron
Or
legs.
perhaps ultra flexible.
Ooh, do you have the iron leg technique or the reed with the wind leg technique?
Yeah.
Who builds a torii gate underground?
Is your leg iron or is it the rattan? Love me a good plunge into darkness.
Yeah. I think this is like a worthless item, but I'm gonna pick it up anyways. I said I'm gonna pick it up anyways.
Dark Soulsman needed a special ring to be able to jump to the abyss.
Oh.
Sekiro is just like, I'll plunge into an abyss.
Like, I'm game. I don't need Sabimaru yet. How many? I have one Gachin sugar. Hopefully that'll be enough.
I ended up liking Sabimaru after you forced me to go get it.
Sabimaru is good. He gets extra points for being the specific weakness of some very annoying enemies.
Yeah, like, it sort of generally works on anything, but the things that it really works on, it's like,
They really hate it.
Mwah.
Stab that guy. This guy gets the sunset rub down.
Oh, not gonna donate the blood of the other guy and
This is why
behave.
Yeah, I could have done that, but it would have. The rub down is like, I'm gonna try to. There we go. Got it. You can.
Hey,
you can
a
deflect.
grapple that you can block. Or
You can,
deflect, I should say.
That's something I had to learn for. Oh fuck. Additional hardships. Bell Demon. Soul level 1. I never finished that. Because it became unfun.
Yeah, I can well imagine. It's kind of tedious mode engaged in any given fight,
Yeah,
right?
because fights take forever. You do very little damage. You die in one hit every time. You can't block. It's just like.
This is starting to sound like the All Dares fiesta that I did years ago.
It's a bit like that. For some reason, I could do Hollow Warrior, and I could do Broken Straight Sword, but I can't do.
That's okay.
can't do
I
this
think
in
that
Sekiro.
you've completed this video game with a sufficient number of chokeholds applied.
I did it with I did it with additional hardships, Bell Demon, and no upgraded health. I did that, and that was actually fun. I would recommend it to no one. But having damage but no health, I'll accept. Having the other way, having neither, like one or the other, not.
If there were like sufficiently gimmicky ways to cheat out damage, like, you know, I don't know, applying pine resin and stuff.
Yeah, which you
There's a
can...
little bit of that in this, but I don't think it's going to make up the difference.
Yeah, you can't... And it's because Divine Confetti is extremely rare and valuable. Like, it does this flat give you 30% damage, but like hell you're going to be able to do it all the time. Actually, no. I learned a new trick. I'm going to use it. This is my normal pathway through Mibu Village. It's slightly slower than what I should be doing. Well, it's probably because in Sekiro it's a lot more performance-based than Dark Souls. Who smells me?
I never used Bite Down.
The dog. Okay. Okay, I remember what to do. I didn't remember what to do. I'm gonna relearn a speedrun trick on stream.
Okay. It's a fine time to do it.
Oh, that was almost it. You line up his little head with that. There we go.
This feels like doing Toki bombs.
But skipped.
Nice.
That's like the easiest trick in the game. It's nowhere near as precise as Toki bombs. I wish I was good at Toki bombs.
I should probably actually practice at it rather than the, like, halfway practiced that I am now.
Be a good excuse to play some Dark Souls again.
Like, I remember being really excited doing it the last time I streamed Dark Souls. I'm just like, oh man, let's try to get our Toki bombs, and it actually worked. I'm like, hell yeah.
I still like the Kansas
really
City
good.
Shuffle as a way to deal with that fight.
Yeah, I love that also. Like, get you two friends and coordinate.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do the very baller thing.
But seriously, with Bite Down, what's
Whoops.
what's the positive use case for that? Oh dear.
It doesn't, like, if I had 2 beads right now, if I revived, I would not be able to use the second bead. If I was about to die and then used Bite Down, my second bead would still be existent. So if you use it just in time when you're about to die, you can you can resurrect again.
Huh.
I think that's how it works. Otherwise, it's just a tool to fuck around with.
Yeah. As much as I like to use items,
It's very narrow.
having an item that says you will die when you use this is like, huh.
I think it's only in the game because it's a ninja thing, and also it's funny to have such an item in a game where you cannot actually die.
Yeah.
Hold up. I just lost all my stuff. Because my stab didn't come out in time. That was gruesome.
Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I usually just run right past these guys. They're...
Yeah.
Anyways, I didn't have that much to lose. I want all of these skills, not that one. I mean, I guess I will take all of those skills then. I want the skills that make you better at fighting, because that's what we're going to be doing mostly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now I'm going to go do plot so I can give Emma my gourds.
I kind of wonder what a reimagined version of Sekiro is that's impossible to just skip through like we do.
Lots of
Like a version of it
locked.
that a version of it that makes every experience similar to the first experience that you have with this game, like trying to sneak around, find your path, figure things out, and
I've not died 2 or 3 times. I've only died once. The only way I could think of doing that isn't very fun, and it'd be like to put lots of locked doors around and have enemies you have to kill to get keys.
yeah.
You want me to do this?
It's like assassin mode where there's a kill quota on all of the game's worst enemies. It's like, oh, great. We've taken this game and made it miserable.
It's like those gates in Dark Souls 2 where you have to...
Oh, you have to kill a man next to the thing,
mhm.
and the soul floats up into the mechanism rather than into you. Yeah, I hated that. Took me a long time to figure out what the hell was going on when I first got to Dranglaic Castle.
Now, roguelite is an evil genre, so I will hear none of that. It's not evil. I'm just not... I'm a rogue liker, not a rogue lighter. I want to eat corpses and drink unidentified potions.
But yeah, ideally the game would that I'm describing would have a way of making all that stuff like interesting and good. The actual exploration parts, the sneaky parts. I guess what I want is a game that is Red Ninja that isn't horrible. Because Red Ninja is pretty horrible. In like most directions that you can imagine evaluating a game. There's probably a more direct route to creating a successful thing than starting with
Red Ninja.
something that is like absolute butt cheeks and trying to the early warning sign of Red Ninja and of Honor being, not very good is in the tutorial. As you go through the tutorial, it wants you to complete like certain maneuvers. Like you have to swing on a rope and like jump to another thing to swing on another rope, and it's like, okay. And the window for how it evaluates you for one of these is so precise that you fail it over and over, and it's like, what am I doing wrong? What's happening? And yeah, that's how the entire game is structured. The like paths and jumps are all ludicrously precise, especially wall running, which is the least generous thing ever. It's so easy to beef it and so difficult to keep everything under control, and there's no real big payoffs either. Oh, also all the boss fights are dumb gimmicks and needlessly hard. It is a brutalizing game.
I would love a Hitman that had the movement of Sekiro. That would be amazing.
That would be pretty dope. Would we set it in
It could
like
be anywhere.
feudal Japan or like modern Japan?
We're getting perilously close to just Assassin's Creed, so it could be just literally anywhere.
Yeah.
But Assassin's Creed 2 is really good.
Assassin's Creed.
Well, Assassin's Creed isn't really anything like Hitman, but if there was like an Assassin's Creed that instead of having the stupid framing device of Assassin's Creed was just your Agent 47, that would be cool. That's basically like evil Spider-Man. I want to play.
There we go. we need evil Spider-Man. Get on it, video games.
Okay, there's one more gourd seed to get ever, and I might be able to get it now. Let's find out.
I guess if you treat Spider-Man like that, but instead of being like an evil guy and assassinating people, your goal is to high five specific people, then that could be okay. Doesn't really have the same like emotional click to it though. There's something just deeply more intimate about the act of killing someone than high-fiving them.
You're sounding like a romanticist. He's getting that ninja code going on. Please stop talking. Upgrade my arm, please. I want to put the spear on and then never talk to you again.
I feel like for games like this, we need two different talk buttons. There should be like the talk button and the shop button.
You mean like in Pathologic 2?
Yeah, exactly like Pathologic 2. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Trade. We barter now. This is how we will talk.
Is Venom evil these days? I thought Venom was like Tom Hardy's boyfriend at this point. I definitely want to fight.
I have not been paying attention to those movies or comic books for like 2 decades.
Spider-Man 2 was the last Spider-Man thing I cared about. Guy's gone.
I think the last Spider-Man thing I kind of cared about was the an actual pretty fun video game beat 'em up called Maximum Carnage.
I know that. Was that on Genesis?
It was on Genesis and Super Nintendo.
Oh, I had it on Genesis.
And they had, yeah.
They
were surprisingly similar.
Back when, like, that was back when Sega, there would be games on both, but they'd be different games.
Yeah.
The most famous example being Aladdin. Aladdin for Genesis was clearly the better game. Okay, I have to find some apes.
Aladdin for Super Nintendo did a thing that made me reevaluate what I thought of video games as a whole.
Ooh.
And that was really neat and valuable. But that was only one like tiny little thing. When you go into the genie's dimension in the Super Nintendo Aladdin, you have to do all this like platforming. Like the genie will create a hook or a playing card or like other stuff, and you have to interact with them in different ways in order to get past them using all the different platforming tools that you've been using so far. However, if you are specifically on your last life, he will always make the easiest one. It's a sort of like comeback mechanic, which was neat. Nowadays, video games don't use the lives system anymore, which in almost all cases is correct.
I don't know which
we don't play with quarters anymore. You don't have to worry about lives.
Okay. I'm killing the monkeys.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now I don't know what the last monkey is.
So
he's up there.
You've killed the glasses. I think you killed the one who has ears.
So the deaf one.
Killed the invisible one?
I killed the invisible one. That was my best ape fight of all time. I have never done that well.
Wow, nice.
Oh yeah, Sekiro basically has lives. Yeah.
And it feels kind of correct the way they do it. Even if I still don't really understand what usefulness it is to have more than one dot, because I feel like that has never come up.
It happens a lot in multi-stage fights. Because if you kill, like, let's say you die to stage 1 of Grandma Butterfly, but then you kill her, it unlocks your second bead.
Oh.
So you can use it against your second stage. And it especially starts to come up when you have bosses that have more than 2 pips.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Like against, wait, what do I want here? Man.
L'Espada Mortal.
I may not even use Ichimonji double that much. I forget what latent effects these are. I think they're actually MS Medicine, which I don't care about. Which means I probably want to get Shinobi Eyes. Yeah. We did that. Now we go to Watermill. Because we gotta beat up the Monk. Monk is next. We're getting close to the end of the game, actually.
Oh, nice.
Because we're in the boss rush section, where I just fight bosses. Run away from Orin, because she's scary. How many prayer beads do I have? You in here? Or actually, I have a gourd seed. I should use that. I have 1 prayer bead. Who cares?
Gonna take out your fistful of ash?
Ooh, I could try. What we're going to do...
I was surprised at how effective Fistful of Ash was on Corrupted Monk.
I'll try it. I'm not going to use these for a while, so why not? Shit. Okay.
Punished for healing. You hate to see it happen.
When I first streamed the game, this fight, I did it early for one thing. I had not fought Genichiro yet. But I remember a distinct part where I did the thing where you have 0 resources and you're at 1 HP. And yet that part of your brain clicks in where you're like, okay, do or die.
And
then I did.
Nice. I can never block all of the big spinny.
I'm usually pretty okay at it. I'm kind of being a joke
Always gets
right
me
now.
with the last hit. I'll be like, block, or I'll deflect the first 4, no problem. Last one always hits me. I don't understand it. It's like maybe the it's perfectly timed so that the window to get it right has shrunk.
Yeah, the timing's different. That attack is the most deadly for me. Do your jump.
Oh, the back step.
Yeah, the back step. If you actually dodge back and towards her, it's what you should do, really. So I really shouldn't be going after her stamina. Wow. Changed my mind about... I want my pellet. Ugh, she did the alternate form. Okay, just kill me. Took her time. I didn't want to use resources there.
Mm.
When her jumping attack can either be a vertical slash down or a slash from her right diagonally down. And she usually does the vertical slash down, but she did the one that hits me. I'll try to fight that a little more intelligently. You just run past Oren. Which is good, because she's really hard.
She is really hard. And it's a mental block for me. I was convinced that I couldn't get past her. Then I didn't know where to go. So.
I thought I couldn't, and then after I think I realized I could, I decided I wouldn't because I was prideful.
What are my cats doing? Okay, they appear to be just sitting there. Which is fine.
That's another attack where it's correct to dodge instead of block. Because she deflects a lot.
We were getting some mileage out of dodge as well.
Shit. Okay. She did the thing where she did the same thing over and over again, like they do.
Hmm. We didn't pick up any confetti, did we?
I could go get some if I wanted it.
Yeah, there's one place in particular that I could think of where it's just hanging out, but...
There's some actually right outside the boss room.
Oh.
If I go inside the cottage... Yeah, I love this fight a lot too.
I don't. I feel like I'm never making any progress at all.
That's because you're usually not. She could be... Her and the ape are both HP fights, which the game has not shown you yet. Well, no, it gave you the bowl, but the bowl is like completely different.
Yeah. I think what actually gets me about Corrupted Monk is that you can, like, certain things that you do to her make her cancel out of her move to stop you. Like, she can do cancels. And I don't like that. I feel like she should go through her big motions. Like, nope, I just get to block you now. Whatever.
She does block too much.
Yeah, Bull will pretty much convince you that Robert's firecrackers are the best thing in the entire game.
And you'd be right.
They're certainly the sub-weapon that I used the most, despite my irrational love of divine abduction.
Am I actually going to stamina kill her? That probably means something went wrong.
Do we, like, not have an attack upgrade? Oh, wait, no, you unlocked a skill that gave you more stamina damage, right?
Yeah.
Like one of the carps? That's probably all that means.
Shit! Ah, I still have beads. Okay.
Nice.
Usually you HP kill her. Also, I forgot to eat the monkey soul. The exact reason I did the monkey first was so that I could use its soul to become more powerful.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I have the monk now too. Okay. Did I remember to... Get out of here. Yes, I know. I need to go use this. The gourd seed. The game is not expecting me to get this much experience at this specific level, so, I'm just shy of 8. Okay.
Nice. Oh, man. The internet series is gonna be Crab Shoe Thieves.
Ooh. Yeah.
You know what that means.
What, there's gonna be an ascension? Maybe?
Well, I hope so, but also...
Jalen Hot Dog Fingers is
Facing
gonna
down
be...
Jalen Hot Dog Fingers.
I'm in for it. I'm pulling for the Chucks. I wanted the Chucks to have their day in the sun.
That'd be nice, too.
That's also
And
what
actually,
I call the Charleston Shoe Thieves, is because it's a great name for them. That everybody out there, start calling the Charleston Shoe Thieves the Chucks, because they're from Charleston, Charles, Chuck, yeah. B, shoes, Chuck, Converse, Chucks. It's good. But yeah, sorry, Kaz.
Oh, I was about to say you can fair weather flute over to them and...
No.
And then, influence their behaviors from within if you really want.
I'm in for the Tigers.
Okay. I struggle to understand that, but
because I went from the Mariners to the Yankees, I'm not about to change again. Thanks for the sub, Kayla.
All right. But no, I actually don't want the crabs to ascend, so I would be cool with the Shoe Thieves winning this one.
Well, we don't
one of our theories about Ascension is that it deletes the team.
It said that Blazeball will ascend whenever an Ascension... All we know that Ascension means is that to go up or to climb.
Right, because the commissioner Googled the definition of ascend.
Do the attack. There you go.
Yeah, I did not like this fight at all.
It's the kind of fight
like it came out of nowhere,
yeah,
and like...
You know the part in Super Metroid where they have the floors that make sure you know how to run?
Yeah, I guess. Do you know how to deflect?
Yeah, do you know how to...
You've gone, like, through this entire game without deflecting.
Yeah, do you know how to sequentially affect? Like, do you know how to do that multiple times? Yes, no. If not...
I did manage to get away... Get past the box... Not the boxer. The fencers without learning that you could double tap. Because it felt, like, impossible. And the better thing to do seemed to be, like, dodging to the side and hitting him. Because that always worked.
Wow.
So I learned an opposite lesson from that fight. I thought they were terrible fights for that reason.
Well, it worked. You learned the opposite work, but hey, the opposite work was still doing work.
Yeah.
So, second to last boss coming up. Me fix my equips.
Are you stalking? I don't like it when you stalk. Because there's only 2 other creatures in the house that you could be stalking, and one of them is me. Although, really, it's like my foot is what he stalks, so... merely a component of me, being honest.
Okay.
Not even in, like, top 5 useful components, either. Feet.
I don't know. I'd put feet number 2 in the top 5 list of useful components.
Number 2? You have a heart, mate!
What use is my heart if I can't fucking move around? You know,
You move without
number
feet.
one, hands. Number two, feet. Number three, brain. Number four, skin.
I see. I see. So this is the Taekwondo approach to body
You gotta
ranking.
find the weak parts. Yeah. I think I want grapple hook attack. Sure, I'll just get this generic shit while I'm done buying skills.
That was actually a very funny joke if you know the origins of the meaning behind Taekwondo, and
Afraid I do
I
not.
trust my audience to know that. Well, what does it actually mean?
I don't know.
It's like the way of the mind, hand, and foot.
Ah, yes. Well, do the attack. Thank you. He did the attack. I was just within splash damage range.
Victory for Kratos.
Yeah, Kratos wins.
Kratos? That doesn't quite work. How do we turn Kratos into an ape? Ah, Dragon Rot. Yet another thing that I did not understand at all and immediately dismissed as pathos.
Yeah, which you were correct. Dragon Rod is an incredibly tiny gameplay effect and is almost completely top-down design.
Yeah. They were trying to make me feel bad, and I just wouldn't.
Well, they
I'm
keep
like,
saying
nope.
that the divine blood of the dragon is like bad, but you don't really see how it's bad. And here we have like a concrete reason
and it's
why
also
it's bad.
like really useful for you. Wow. Uh-oh.
I just decided to take the mulligan because it's literally right here. The one bad thing about this is I don't have the... I shouldn't try to Ichimachi double here. I keep thinking he's doing the sweep, but he's doing the grab. This is why I was saving the ape for last, by the way. He's easily the hardest of the bosses we're going to be fighting. Well, not quite. Fire Ishin. I have a lot less practice with Fire Ishin. Dragon Rot doing some work. Okay, I'll just fight you correctly now.
Alright, a couple things. And to intercede with the cat. Coming back from that. Also in another some minutes, there's going to be a group zone game going on. And I'll have to switch over to that.
What's going on in a while? I didn't know there was anything else going on. Nobody told me!
We're going to play Among Us.
Ah, I see. That as is the fashion of the day.
Yeah. I figured I needed to do it myself. I was just watching a whole lot of other people play it, and I'm like, ah, yeah. I liked the ape fight a lot. I thought it was grand.
He is the... People fear and respect and hate this boss.
Yeah. My stated reason for liking this boss fight a lot is that, well, I kind of gelled with it really quick, and it gives you both of the types of fight that the game has.
Yeah.
Where the first one, it's a lot about, you know, dodging, positioning, timing your hits, avoiding hits. And the second one, where he uses a sword, is all about deflecting him correctly and responding to his big move appropriately. And it's everything the game has to offer in one boss. Also, he throws poop at you, which is lovely.
Well, you fight a headless ape with a sword. What else can I say?
Right?
That's like on brand on all measures. Ape, sword, headless.
Right. The ape must die. Got a cool sword. Doesn't have a head. Did you invent this boss, actually? Did you write a strongly worded letter to From Software and we were like, look, here are the virtues of this boss idea that I have.
It's like I wrote to Nintendo Power.
Oh, right, yes. It had to have been Nintendo Power.
Yeah, here we go. Eat a pellet. Get my spear ready.
Ooh, this is the spear.
Yes, this is why I got the spear.
Okay.
I will show you what the spear does. I just want to scream first. Did the thing. Not that one. I made that flash. Here he goes. Light him up! Withdraw the bug. And get to do it again. It does a ton of damage to him. Fight me. Yeah, cool. I told you to fight me.
So it's good. You definitely did use moves.
I got greedy on getting hits. And it made me,
One of the parts that I love / hate about this this phase of the fight is that the timing of his attacks changes if you deflect him correctly.
yeah.
So it's kind of swingy in that way. Like if you get one good deflect, then the next deflect is easier. Contrary-wise, if you whiff one, the coming one is going to be more difficult, and that sucks.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because it's like, when you do well, you get to learn the well moves. And if you do poorly, you're not learning. So.
Yeah. Alright, well, very well done. I love that fight. I'm gonna switch over to the other thing.
Alas.
So best of luck with your endeavor.
Good luck with your lies.
Thank you.
I should get this thing first. Okay, there's not much left. We are almost done. It'll take all of 2 seconds to go through Burning Ashina Castle. Yeah, terror is not the funnest of status effects. What do I want? I might want this. Yeah, my plan today was to beat the game. Which we are going to do. Yeah, not sure if many people knew that this game was really cool. That's why I decided to show everyone. Yeah, the fake out with the you have this really hard fight. And then it's like, you thought this was hard? You ain't seen nothing yet. Later. There's There's the only Meebo check in the entire game. Okay, only Meebo check up to this point. You need it in further areas if you don't go for the ending I'm getting. The least replay value? No. This game has good replay value. Because the game is short. Being short means it's better to play a lot. At least so for me. Actually want to go down here. Okay. Let's see how long it takes me to beat the game. Talk to Dad. Betray Kuro. Chi-Chi. Okay, time to kill Emma. The main thing about Emma is her grab attack is fucking huge. She's some of my favorite kinds. Oh, she's going to do the thing. She's one of my favorite kinds of fights. Because if you just... Shit. You do well if you keep pressure up. You do poor if you... Shit. You do poorly if you don't. Not looking good for Team Sekiro at this moment. I'm going out too far. The game has a fair number of endings, a lot of secrets, and a lot of different things you can do to, like, change how you play specific areas. So it's got a lot of replayability. But it's also a game you can beat in one sitting if you really want to. I was hoping to try to deflect her Ashina Cross there. The one bad thing about this ending is you have to come talk to this dipshit every time you want to fight any of these bosses.
Might.
She gets off balance if you deflect that. Shit! I'm dead. I'm not dead. Shoot her! I forgot to get rice. That's fine. Rice. We'll do riceful greetings later. If I need it. I'm probably going to die to old grandpa here. Although this style of fight I'm very good at. Did I ever pick up a Jizo statue? Probably not. He dodges. Shit. I'm fucked. Ooh. But these swords are made of 10,000 time folded Hanzo steel. They're never gonna break. Let's go get Rice. How different is this moveset from Sword Saint? Actually, fairly different. If you block his first Ichimonji double, he'll go off balance in phase 1. He has some... He's trickier when he's old. He has a dodge, and it really fucks with me when he dodges, because it throws off my entire whole mojo. She did the rice giving animation, but because I canceled, it didn't actually give me the rice. Okay. I could also go get some divine confetti, but I don't feel like going to that extent just yet. So Im's on lock. Ishin 1 is probably on lock. It's all up to Ishin 2. Please grab. Hi, Dad. I skipped. The cancel button is like worthless. I want it to be text skip, but it's not. Okay, Emma. The tell for her Ashina Cross is not the same as other people. Emma, not that hard. She's a doctor. Will this count? Or will it remove my buff? I used it a bit early. Wow. Oh, he can do it too? I didn't know he could do that too. I know Emma was his student. Amazing. Did not know that he could do that too. I was not expecting that. This is the boss fight in the game that I have the least experience with. Because I've only really I've gotten this ending before, like, twice. Once when I sought out to get it, and once when I tried beating the game as quickly as possible. Okay. Come here, you.
Mine.
I parried the first one. I looked over at the chat. You're seeing a lot of for this ship. Ah. We probably have different play patterns, Pat, which is why we probably see different moves, because they do react to like how you're doing. What if I do this now? You do so much damage. Let me get some stuff in. Yeah, do this. When we do this, I win. Okay. Shit. Ricing it up. I gotta revive quick because my rice is still gone. Can't have fear. Just attack. I don't like it when he breaks lock on like that. I don't like it when he breaks lock on like that. I hate his little dodgies. They're good, but I'm bad at fighting them. I'm not going to go get rice. I'm going to have a better... I'm not getting rice because I only have one bead right now. Do other bosses do that? I don't know. That is a thing you do with Genichiro a lot, where he'll block and you're like blocking, you're like... I think Grandma can do that too. That's not tech skip. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have a good Emma 1. We're gonna have a good... good...
Might.
But I like that he dodges a lot because he's old, so he's not as strong as he used to be. Yeah, we're the thrilling conclusion of me fighting my least familiar boss, so I'm kind of chumping a little bit. I used rice, which is a shameful action.
Might.
My charge attack didn't come out. I hope my controller's okay. It's probably nearing its end of life. I'm having problems with Emma now, apparently. You. I want to get back Spirit. But that's like the second or third time tonight that my charge attack has not come out. I have done surgery on this controller a lot. That's not text... Why do I... It's not text skip. It's cancel. I want start to, like, skip through things like it does with cutscenes. God damn it. I need to start beating Emma because I need to recharge my bead. I'm going on tilt. I'm tilting. I wanted my time to be under hour 45, but I've certainly gone over that. I've been going for 2 hours 15. It's a shameful time. I got an hour 40 when I first tried this.
Might.
I think I need to be a little bit more aggressive. No! I will fight harder! What does cleverness get you? That a hard body and quick wit will not. I'm going to stab you and kill you with my stab. Hi, Andy. Well, she's a doctor, which is why she's usually gentle. But an old man trained her to kill people, and we're about to kill that old man. That's bad. Am I really that on tilt? Okay. If I can keep him from doing that. He does that every time he forms change. But I thought I could keep him from doing it. Yeah, I died. And the big word that says death comes on screen when you die. At least I got Unseen Aid. So my 1 skill point and 2 Zenny are kept good. It's fine, though. We're going to win this time. We're having fun with bosses. And all my... I'm dead. I'm very good at famous last words in this game. Fun fact, I cannot actually get rid of Dragonrot. Because Emma will not talk to me for obvious reasons. It's also why you need to trade in all of your gourd seeds before you do this, because if you don't... Oh, God damn it. Okay. We're going to win this time.
Might.
This is okay. I'm still technically... I should be killing Emma instead of giving up, just to get Bar back. I also said it was okay, and then immediately it wasn't, because she did her follow-up attack I couldn't do anything about. Couldn't safety roll in time. It's fine. I'm gonna make a complete fucking clown out of this old man. And the credits are gonna be on screen. God damn it. He did his little dodge and it killed me. He dodged into an attack I could not get out of in time because I was attacking. Ah, you fucker. Grab attacks. Thanks, Adney. Say something constructive, would you? God. Or are you too busy playing bridge? Like a nerd. I'm out here playing video games.
Might.
Where'd she go? Why is the range on that attack so huge? I don't like it. See, I couldn't safety roll in time. She just has the thing that kills you when you get stamina. I was trying to trap her with the... She was in the wrong position to trap. I'd kind of given up. I gave up on lock-on purpose. Unless you mean Emma. She was by the fog gate. I was trying to get her sandwiched between the fog gate and the door. Because if you do that, unlock and attack directly next to them, they do not know how to handle it. But it's fine, we're going to win this time. New plan! Every time she starts the Ashen Across, which inexplicably has different deflect timing than every other Ashen Across in the game, I'm just going to use firecrackers. Why does her Ashen Across work differently? The way it works usually is when you see the glint happen when the sword's being drawn, that's when you deflect. But it's fine, we're going to win this time.
Might.
Just that easy. I have a Gokon sugar I can use. Is that going to use? Didn't use. Okay, completely clowned on Isshin 1. Full resources Isshin 2. This flip. Shit! Ah, sure. Damn it, I almost had him! That was perilously close to actually killing him. When I let my blood start to take over and do the game for me. Feeling pumped. I can feel it in my blood.
Might.
Dead. I should keep fighting though to try to restore my bead. I didn't. You know, you couldn't have killed me sooner. You literally couldn't have. Nobody can kill me. I was going to remark that it's unfair that when I hit her, it does like a tiny bit of damage, but when she hits me, it does 2/3 of my health. But then I ever thought that so long as I keep deflecting, I can't actually have my stamina broken, and even when my stamina is broken, it doesn't kill me. Whereas if their stamina gets broken, they die.
Might.
Stop it with that shit. I want a mulligan. That went so bad. How long have I been spending on this? I think I've spent, like, as much time on this fight as... No, it's only been about... It's not been that long. It just feels like it's been a long time. I am a little embarrassed by my performance, though. Maybe it's performance anxiety. Nobody's making me nervous. You're making me nervous.
Might.
Yeah, my charge attack didn't come out there. Okay, step one. Oh, I'm always keeping death in mind. I always am. Time to beat up this old man. I knew I was fucking that up from, like, the moment that, like... It's like the moment I started messing up the deflections on the Ichimonji, I knew it was bad. I might turn the stream settings down. I wonder if the frame rate is affecting me. I really shouldn't though, because the frame windows in this game are so huge.
Might.
I should fight her. I shouldn't reset. Now we'll see if I can get stuff off Ishin. I probably can't win. But I want to fill up my bead. When I fill up my bead, I'm going to get rice. When I get rice, I'll probably win. Hopefully. Why am I messing up? Am I too early? I'm too early on the Ichimonji double. Am I too early on the Ichimonji double? That guy didn't give me any resurrection. Okay. Why do I sometimes get sloppy on Emma and sometimes don't?
Might.
Remembered I had Ichimonji double? Old man. Okay, gotta get up quick. What the hell was that? Time to get rice. Is there an easy place to get... Yes, there is one easy place to get another thing that might be useful. Oh, come on! Why can't I get rice yet? Is it because I didn't finish that one conversation that one time? Am I that much of a dinkus? So the only way I could improve myself would be to go get some more prayer beads, but I'm not interested in doing that just yet. But there's a divine grass here. How many prayer beads do I have? 2? I could get 1 very quickly. And there might be 1 over here. Can I jimmy up 3,000 guilders? No. Can I jimmy up 15? No. Then we just do the fight. It's been a while since I've gotten close, and that's disheartened me. Like, the second or so time I tried, I got really close. It makes me feel like I'm not getting better. So I'm not going to revive on my next death. Because I want to have 2 beats going into a run. I thought I was standing next to the fire, not by the fire. Okay, can I get rice now? I want rice. I want rice. Maybe I can get some more Ungo sugar as well. The Ungo sugar combined with blocking was actually pretty okay there. I thought you could get rice whenever you died. It must have been because I didn't listen to the entire dialogue thing. What's the best place to get Ungo sugar? I know this guy sells it. And it's commonly dropped, but I really don't want to be farming right now. Okay. This time's the run. I have 15 Ungo sugar. That'll mean it's good enough. Wonder how long it would take me to go beat up the twin apes. Grandma would take too long to go fight. But I have what it takes to win. I'm not underpowered. I don't think.
Might.
Actually, I want to check something real quick. Did I use the ape's memory? Have I been fighting without enough pepper this whole time? No. There's a spirit emblem here. There's a... I have 2 heart containers. He's not down here yet. Okay, I went the wrong way. It's shameful to do this, but... It's shameful to do this. My own guy was killing the shit out of me. Okay. Okay, now I have enough hard containers to level up. And that is at least something. I think the other bonfire is better, though. Okay. Shameful. Truly shameful. I forgot to rest, or since I don't have full Estus. So I'm going back. Are you kidding me? Everything's falling apart. Nothing's going right. I'm at my nadir. I've been going an hour longer than I wanted to. But that just means I have to bust on through. More health, more stamina.
Might.
My attack didn't come out.
Shoot.
Okie doke. Relatively painless. One Estus down. Just have to do Grandpa 1. Grandpa 1 is not so bad so long as you show no fear in him. That fucking thing is going to be the end of me. He'll start doing his move, so I can ungo. How did that kill me? Okay, that is not good enough. Just running, not good enough. I thought about ricing there. I might have won if I had riced. I'm getting rid of pellets. Pellets are not worth using. Ungos is worth using. Divine Confetti might also be worth getting. I know where a couple of it is at. Why did Ungos there? Well, the Ungos did something. At least the Ungos did something. Whenever he does the dodge, I need to just block. Or I don't have time to. It's a cracker. What are you doing? Just had to use my... Just had to use my divine grass and my rice, and I only did it because I got my extra heart container. That took way too fucking long. I wanted to beat this in 2 hours. It's been 3. This game's good. Man, I really wish I had beaten it quicker. I'm upset that it took that long. I kind of got road hauled by Ishin here. I should probably beat Gunfort, Gunfort, Snake Eyes, and Centipede in Temple more often when I try this. They're very quick to defeat, and they get me the hard containers that I need. Fun fact, people know Owl's full name because of this cutscene. Because in English and Japanese, you get one of his names. In Japanese, you get his surname, and in English, you get his given name. Parenthetical! Exclamation point! I guess off camera, Owl went and killed Genichiro like a chump.
そなたはシュラではない。
ではない。
兵士、民草合わせて死者数千。生き残りはほとんどなし。アシナは戦国最も悲惨な殺戮の舞台となり、その地には後々まで鬼が潜んだという。
Oh, that's Sekiro. What was my actual time? I need to know. I don't want to be ashamed. Come on. Hey, I killed your adoptive daughter. And your former boss. He has nothing to say about it. Okay. You look at my save files. I want to know what my times were. So thanks everybody for joining. Thanks to Ogre and Kalen for the subs earlier. Let's see what my time was. Let's see if I have my old save file. 2:59? Oh no. Or 2:51? That's a full hour longer than the last time I did this. Anyways. Thanks for joining, everybody. Maybe next time I'll do this, I'll do it fast. Good night.